Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss, and today I'm telling you, boy, I don't know if it's this week or this month. I'm not saying particularly. We're getting a lot of these hip hop artists, and they're up and coming, and they're moving and they're soaring. And we're getting a good hand pick of the ones that are coming up. But I do ask the people to subscribe to, obviously, to my YouTube channel. Do the due diligence, click the bell icon, and all that what you have to do. But today I got a special guest coming out of NYC, and he's called PushNYC TheBigKahuna. So we're gonna find out more about what PushNYC TheBigKahuna does. So we welcome him to Real Life Matters.
Yes, man, thank you.
Good to be here. We're good to be here. It's good for you to be on here.
Yes, ma'am, I'm excited.
All right. So tell everybody, PushNYC, where do you come from? What's your background?
So I'm PushNYC TheBigKahuna. I was born and partially raised in Brooklyn, New York, and in the other part of my life, I was raised in South Jersey, Willingboro, New Jersey, to be exact.
Wow. So all American.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So how did you come up with your name, PushNYC TheBigKahuna?
So when I first started making music, my name was just Push. It stands for persist until success happens. And I was going back and forth with my friends, and when I introduced myself to people, I usually be like, "Yo, my name is Push, and I'm from New York." So my friends was talking to me, and they was like, "Yo, why don't you just put your name as Push NYC or Push NY?" So I kind of just took that from my close friend's name is Chance, and I ran with it. So then when I started dropping music, like seriously, I just went on as Push NYC.
So TheBigKahuna.
So Kahuna is it's like Tongan for wise one, like the wise man. And my friends, I have a gray patch. So they used to tease me and saying that I was like, "Oh, I'm so much older, and I'm also the one that they go to when it comes to like advice and everything." And I try to keep my head up forward and try to promote everybody to just do better. And that kind of got me the Kahuna name. So I call myself the Big Kahuna because I believe I am the biggest and I'm the greatest.
Wow. So how long have you been doing doing hip hop music? How long have you been doing this?
So when I started like rapping at first, I want to say I was like 9 years old. I know everybody said they start off young. I was like 9, and my cousin Stefan, he was a rapper at the time, and I looked up to him. He's like my big brother, and I was doing little freestyles with him when he would ever like find a beat or whenever he would drum or something. I would just jump on and just rap with him. And then I want to say around 2016, 2017. I started like recording. I was recording out of one of my friends. He had a shed in the backyard. He had his little like raggedy studio set up, and I was recording in the shed. And then I want to say I started dropping music seriously around 2020. Of course, COVID, the pandemic, gave me nothing but time and opportunity. I was living in Long Island, New York at the time with my father. And when I came back to Jersey, I went to 3030 Studios and IEO Studios. And when I got there, the engineer who was like behind the computer, she stopped the song and she was like, "Is this your first time?" And I'm like, "Kinda, yeah." And she was like, "Yo, you're natural." And I just kept going from that little bit of motivation she gave me.
Wow. So you have other people that's in the entertainment business that's in your family?
So my dad, if you ask my father, he'll tell you he could sing the lights out, how back in the day he was part of a group.
Wow.
My mom, she was singing around the house. I have my cousin Najee who does he's like Najee Ba. He does like jazz as well. And then I have cousins that dance and rap and all these different things.
Okay. So do you play any instruments or anything like that or no?
So I didn't play an instrument, but I actually was in choir. So I used to dance in high school. I won Best Dancer class in 2015. And I also got 2 choir awards in high school. So I used to actually sing.
Wow. Well, that
Yes.
is your instrument, is your voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So I know you hip hop artists and stuff like that. So if you had to do a collaboration with someone, so 3 people, who would you like to do a collaboration with if you had an opportunity?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this my whole life, right? So my first would be my favorite artist, like kind of all time, or one of my favorite, which would be Busta Rhymes. He's like the inspiration I have to really like the way I rap kind of fast, and I want you to feel me, and I like punchlines. So Busta Rhymes, of course, being from New York, I have to say this. I would love to do a song with Jay-Z. I feel like, you know, I feel like he would bring out a different level of greatness that I feel like is locked inside of me. And I will go for a newer artist, of course, and I will go for like maybe like Little Baby or something, someone who has a style that's you know a little difficult for me to catch on to, but I know that with a song with me, I'll go crazy.
So you like rap, R&B kind of rap. You do, but we're gonna hear your song obviously.
Yes, man.
So
So I'm more of a fan of like, so if I'm about to start writing and I'm having like writer's block or something, I actually listen to R&B. I like smoother music. I don't like listening to raunchy music like that. But if the right rap song come on, whether it's back in the day or now, you'll catch me just flowing with it.
oh, okay. All right. So what made you come up with this song? That tell us about this song that we're gonna play for you. How did
So
you
the
come up with
song
that?
that we're playing is called "Sincerely Yours," right? And since I've been doing
Uh,
music, I make more like raunchy, like gangster rap kind of, right? So I was challenged by my best friend to to make a song that was more like, you know, more sensitive, more more expressive, and that women can actually like hold on to. So when I'm not just directing myself to just one crowd. And I did a little sample of it. I've been posting it on my Instagram. I posted it on my Facebook just to see the responses I would get. And the responses that I got from it was just like, wow, like we didn't know that you can go in such into a different form. And I guess I could give her all the thanks for the song that you about to hear today.
all right. Well, we're gonna hear this song "Sincerely Yours." So so you could sing with it. You could do what you want, and everybody's just gonna sing. And
We just go vibe out. Baby girl, you so divine and I inquire endeavor. You so damn fire in your finals going down, girl, wherever. I'm not gonna lie, you blew my mind with the short time we together. Sit back and rhyme while we survive, let's watch some movies together. Cause you so summertime fire, girl, your body's like the fall. You said that when it across my skin, girl, for you, you know I'm strong. Make me spin right into action, I get right down on my knees. They say heaven miles away, but you look like heaven to me. Brother say he found a brown sugar baby, and I believe that. Tommy say he found a sweet lady, and I can see that. Give me vibes of the 90s, making babies like the 80s. I'ma be with you forever, we can celebrate our age. Still find love in your boundness, you can never be You could never be counted, so you need is me and God. I don't care who's standing behind us. If I could strictly be honest, it's honest for you to on whoever watching. Get down to the fit, put together so vividly, hugging you till I fit it. She this when we got no exes, and that's just for a preference. Forever, I'm gonna, yeah. You the feeling so precious, so I wrote you this message. You from summertime, girl. Your vibe is like the scent that winter cook my skin, girl. For you, you know I crawl, make me scream right in the action, like right down on my knees. You like heaven to me. For this moment to help me spin the dope fist to turn my drill heart into the heart of a poet. And I make sure that I know it. Ain't nothing with us the city. Life without you was a struggle. What got better with you near me? So for her, then you hear me that direction that you steer me. It got me from the stray. You my far away. But I family like the Huxtables. Billion women in the world and none of them is touching you. I'ma call you Bell. I'ma still wishing well. But trust me, I can see it. So when I say these words, baby girl, just know I mean it. So when I say these, so baby girl, just know I think you summertime farmer girl. Your body just like the fall. You sent that winter across my skin, girl. For you, you know I crawl. Maybe spring right into action. I get right down on my knees. You look like heaven. Think you summertime. Your body just like the your skin across my. You know I think you spring right into action. I get right down on my. They say heaven miles away, but you look like heaven in me. So. Only nobody else did me. Only slowly, nobody else see the way I see.
the sexy song. I
Inspired by
like it.
a very great person. Inspired by a great person.
So what are you working on next? You working on some other stuff?
So I have my first real album. I've been dropping mixtapes this whole time, but my first real album will be dropping at the beginning of 2023. Hopefully on New Year's, I'll be able to give a project that kind of explains who I am and shows my diversity when it comes to music. And then later on down the lines, I have a joint album with one of my closest friends coming out where we both can just show y'all that we could bring some grooviness back to music. I feel like in music nowadays you hear a lot of, you know, craziness that's going on. You hear a lot of like gangster and arguing and rah rah. And I want to bring back that music you can two step to, that music that can make you feel good, where you can go into the clubs and you don't gotta just be sitting there dancing with a bunch of guys that'll make you, feel me, go back and really, you know, I don't know. I like the vibe of the '90s. I like how music was in the '90s when it was just comfortable. So I want this new album that's gonna get y'all comfortable.
Well, I can see great things coming from you.
I appreciate that.
so so you got to come back when you're doing all that. We want to see,
Of
you know,
course.
when you bust your album, because then, you know, people want to keep up with you, because since you're up and coming and you're coming out and you're doing something great. So we want to see you. So just, you know, reach out back to me so you can come on and you can give us an update what's going
Of
on with you.
course.
Don't lose your mind.
Of course, I have to. I have to, because this is something that I'm proud of. I feel like with everything I've been doing in music, this is the first time I can honestly say I got something that I'm like proud to say is mine, where you can really hear me and feel me and hear my story and see exactly where it is that I come from. So I feel like it's gonna be great.
Yes. So do you have any shout outs that you want to give to anybody?
So I want to shout out my best friend. You feel me, Elizabeth. She's the goat. She's the one behind the song that you guys just heard. My brother Tyreek Brock. I am Rockstar Ricky on Instagram. He is like my partner in this. He been doing music a little longer than me, so he kind of like been my guide through this. And of course, my manager Quasi. He's like my uncle. He grew up with my father. And my brother Ash. He's gonna be on my album all over it. You feel me? He's the first person to really give me a chance when it came to music. So I'm definitely those my guys.
Wow. All right. So if people want to find you on social media and stuff like that, where can they
Yes.
find you so they can follow you and subscribe to your YouTube and all that?
So my YouTube is PushNYC TV. That's where I drop performances and music videos. And the best way to follow me and contact me and to see what I'm doing is my Instagram, which is the real PushNYC, where you will click on it and it will say very big and bold, the Big Kahuna, and you would just get to see my journey. You would get to see how I practice for everything in my bathroom mirror. I record videos, and you will get to see my rise to the top, because this is just the beginning.
Wow. Well, it's a great beginning. And
Thank
people
you.
are going to know about what you do because you're here on Real Life Matters. So, you know, are going to see you. So you said a lot of your things. They heard your music. So that's going to be something. But anyways, I do want to thank you, Push NYC, for coming.
I
And
appreciate you for having me.
oh, that's not a thing. You know, I support the artist. It doesn't matter what kind of genre of music you do. It just, you know, and stuff like that. So this is why I'm here. This is what we're here for, to help you to get out there so that people know who you are. They don't like, who's that? Who?
Right.
All right. All right. So I do want to thank you again, Push New York, Push NYC. I almost said New York there, but it is New York. But NYC, the
Yeah.
Big Kahuna, for tonight. And I do want to thank the viewers for tuning in to Real Life Matters. So everybody, so bye for now.
Thank you.